Bill Dias. I'm a park ranger and interpreter here at Kiptopeke State Park. We're sitting out on the fishing pier now, perched out on the Chesapeake Bay. Our park is situated on the southern end of the eastern shore of Virginia. To our east we have the Barrier Islands and the Atlantic Ocean. Here behind me to the west we have the Chesapeake Bay. We're approximately 2 miles north of the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay, right there where the Draper's Tunnel is at. And further up north you'll come across Tangier Island, Annapolis, and then up to Baltimore, Maryland. We have hosted throughout the year several events that bring visitors into our park from all over the world. Things like Sand, Sun, and SOL celebrations. And most recently we had the Outdoor Exploration Day. Outdoor Exploration Day here at Kiptopeke grew out of the Eastern Shore Birding and Wildlife Festival, which has been a festival here on the Eastern Shore for over 25 years. We originally had a family day here in the park, which we started out in a small tent over in the parking area, and over time it grew. Last year we moved the operation across the street into our picnic area, brought in several different agencies to help us out, and began providing education, interpretive, and recreational activities on that day. On the first Saturday of October we came together in our picnic area with several state, federal, and local agencies, volunteer groups, community groups, people involved in environmental education, historical education, all came together to create an amazing day in our picnic area and throughout the park. A day of wagon rides and hikes, hands-on exhibits with live animals and artifacts. People were able to participate in birdhouse building, habitat development, an art in the park program where we literally recycle materials and use them to create art items that you can take home with you. And any type of hands-on approach we can find to introduce people to all of this we call Kiptopeke.
See, like you're petting a kitty. So go with us here. There you go. Isn't that cool?
It's different than a kitty.
Careful.
Maybe that's like a kitty, but that was definitely.
What kind of snake is that?
Eastern king snake. So the eastern king snake you can tell by the...
And then, I don't know if you saw earlier, my favorite thing. Do you want to poke it?
You want to touch it?
No. So my favorite thing are these things called sea squirts or sea grapes. And if you poke it, ooh!
There. And this one is actually pretty neat here because this bird will lay its eggs right in the cluster of grass. Now this is a neat little bird. When you're out in the water, have you sometimes seen a bird that goes like this up in the air? And then they dive down and catch a little fish? This one.
Did you want to try this one?
No,
it's not really neat.
This one's easy. This is kind of cheating almost.
Mine is kind of a fast activity.
It's still very wet.
They do that.
You sure that
Very
was
good.
And the oyster catcher, you can know because it has an orange beak. Puzzle? Let's find it. Right, the wind roll.
Throughout the day we had a number of activities all over our park, from interpreted wagon rides through a maritime forest to hikes down through a very vibrant but fragile watershed. Our guests had the opportunity to interact with the Coastal Virginia Wildlife Observatory volunteers and personnel that were manning the hawk watch. From there they were able to actively observe and count raptors that are migrating south for the year. The hawk folks up on the top can have worked with our people visiting. They've been able to interact with our guests, explain to them the importance of counting these migrating species coming through, how they do that, how they maintain the averages and understand the health of the populations that are traveling through, and share that with the community and other scientific groups.
Hello, I'm Joe. I'm a volunteer with the Coastal Virginia Wildlife Observatory. I've been volunteering here for about 10 years. Beautiful place, beautiful, quiet place. Anna, in front of me here, is the official hawk counter here. Anna and I are hoping that we're going to count about 25,000 birds this season. We're probably about 12,000 right now. And we are having a good day here. Probably we're having more luck with monarchs though than we are with raptors. We're probably got, and Anna, what's your guess? Just rough guess on raptors today?
Probably
maybe 400. And the important thing is that there are a lot of hawk watch sites like this all over North America, so we can compare changes in data between the different sites. Well, all of the data is submitted to Hawk Migration Association of North America, and you can find it all on hawkcount.org. I post it publicly every single day for 3 months. So the season runs from September 1st to November 30th. We've been doing this hawk watch for over 40 years now. So we're doing it in order to look at long-term trends in migration, population changes, and changes in timing of the migration that happen.
Now during this time of year, it's the migration period, so this is really an amazing place to be throughout the September, October, November time frame. Overhead we have songbirds and raptors and shorebirds and waterfowl coming through, heading on their annual migration. Here down at the waterfront is a very unique place for us, and this is where we like to think of where all the natural, historical, and cultural wonders of Virginia all come together in this little spot. Today it's a state park, it's a recreational area, it's an area of exploration, an area of education. We come together here on a regular basis, meet with educators, students, and family members to talk about the natural, historical, and cultural wonders here. We try to base that on a philosophy that we use, which is called Real Kiptopeke. And that is, in all the programs that we do, we try to incorporate both recreation, education, advocacy for our parks and our environment, and land conservation. Throughout the week, we hosted hikes, wagon rides, owl prowls at night. With the Fly the Raptor folks, we went into public, private, and homeschool areas and gave demonstrations of the raptors. Throughout the week, over a 5-day period, we interacted with 1,373 different people from all over the world, and we just had a wonderful time doing it.
What we are here today is we're here to talk about raptors, because that's what it's really all about this time of year, raptors and the migration. And we're very proud to be here again. This is our 6th year here at Kiptopeke. We enjoy being here so much amongst the birds and the birders.
So as we go out into Kiptopeke tonight, we're going to look at native species animals, birds, and other things. We're going to concentrate on the 4 species of owls that are resident to this area. Now, this time of year we get a lot of owls coming through that are not native to this area. They're migrating south. So from now all the way through up until January, when we typically see 1 or 2 snowies show up around the shore, which...
Alright, let's take a hike this way. Hike. Yep. Sunset hike. We're going to duck around behind the hawk observatory and then try to call the trees there, and then we might go into the bay woods for a little bit. Alright. So I had some luck there before. We're all over. They doing the bird count this year? Yes. From the observatory here? Oh yeah. Are you getting... Huh? Oh, no.